no messing with the crime scene.
Can't tell me what to do. I have a note. And we need to investigate.
I just shoved the permission slip in her
That
face.
stand.
Like, what's this? What's this, my nigga?
Yeah, what the fuck is this nigga?
It says Eldon.
I've noticed. Well, we solved the case of the missing stand, at least. Oh,
Now he can help us fight against Whitesnake.
Well, the circumstances could stand to be better. Oh man, what am I doing being a defense attorney? I could shoot. I'm gonna be a comedian.
Facts. Bro, my neighbor.
Bye, bitch.
Oh, you're back. Any problems?
Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something?
Oh, me? No, I'm fine.
Hell, man. What's this? So there is a problem.
And then each comes out of case.
What?
Wow. No problem, actually. I got a defense request.
A defense request? That is a problem.
What?
I hate the law.
I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore.
The request was for me.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're a lawyer, aren't you? My
Damn,
fault.
he said fuck you.
He's doing that on purpose. I know it.
Never meet your heroes, kids. Murder. So, what about this defense request? I'll be back.
It's related to the murder in People Park, actually.
Guess what? We found Mr. Eldon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime.
Did you know? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon.
I think the murder weapon was something else.
You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was?
That funny detective lady won't let us in on the scene.
Why she call her funny?
Kind of a detective wears a lab coat anyway.
A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this.
You know her?
Maybe. A little bit.
So, you know her, don't you?
Met her on a case. This is about like, how old am I? 10 years ago.
23, dude.
She was still a high school student at the time.
That'll make her about the same age as me.
That's my daddy. He knows all the police types.
Yeah, come true.
Oh, wait. Maybe you know that other guy, too.
That other guy.
10 years ago?
That shining prince on the motorcycle.
Prince? Apollo, tell me about this Prince of Trucies. What is that about? Indulge a concerned father.
Damn, he
Like,
said I
oh,
did not
hell
want
no, you're only 15. No dating until... He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin.
Did he now?
You know him?
My guess is he's Christoph, Gavin's younger brother.
His brother.
We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin, right? Or Clavier? Clavier.
Clavier, actually, if you're to pronounce it in German. Which, fun fact, Clavier
I'ma
is
call him
German for
Klux.
piano.
Klux.
Rock and roll god incarnate.
Clavier. What a lovely name. He's so dreamy.
Hell no.
I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother.
Neither
Oh,
did
wow.
I.
I mean, I knew that Mr. Gavin had a brother. You didn't know.
Nigga, Phoenix losing his mind.
Phoenix gonna
Does no one
kill
else hear and see that shit?
man.
Like, God, look at that fucking big ass bug.
That shit crawling.
What was he doing out there?
Anyways,
I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon, so I will not answer the question for you. Now, what was the problem again? Answer my question though. Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park or some shit?
Yeah, that detective woman won't let us in.
Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Now, don't be concerned, okay? It may or may not be flour. Now, try taking that to this detective, all right?
No, you gotta be real quick about it. You gotta be quick about it.
Hey, officer.
Flick of the
drugs.
wrist.
Hey, those flowers kind of look like
Tackles his
crowns.
ass.
It's anthrax.
You're just waving in front of their face like, try to get me. White powder. I hope it's not what I need.
A distraction. Just take it to her. It'll be fine. You'll see.
She won't arrest you on the spot.
Oh, until I said hi. Because why not? Boop, 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 boop.
Just be like, it's alright, we know you're a guy, alright, we're cool. So this must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Let's take a closer look, huh?
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
You know what this is, Truzy?
I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little.
Nigga snorted something.
I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me.
I bet she was tripping balls after that. This is getting more and more suspicious.
That's
She
how
was
that's how her
smelling
magic
cursive.
that's how her magician powers came to be.
Yeah. She out here
All just
smelling
a
cursive.
hallucination.
Sorry.
She's tripping
Let's
on
go
that.
talk to that detective.
She's like, still tastes good.
She's sure to know what that white powder is.
Oh yeah, she will.
Me and my niggas. Actually, I was about to run out of breath doing that. Hold up.
Chokes and dies.
Comes and dies.
Forgot that you can't hum and hold your nose at the same time.
You can't, because the air has to come out.
Mm-hmm. Shit funny. What if I hum with my mouth open? Christ.
Oh, it's snack time again, I guess.
This is what Phoenix is doing it by himself in the hospital.
Bored as hell. All the pornos are running. I watched them all.
You
already.
must be bored.
Does this ring any bells?
Oh, where'd you get that?
My stash!
I brought it from the office.
You work at the Wright and Co. law offices, yes?
Yeah, sort of.
Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy?
Daddy, I'm sorry, who did you say you were?
Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter.
And she's
Who
gonna be
did
like,
he? Fuck!
Mr. Wright had sex?
she's gonna be like, oh
You
shoot,
seem shocked.
I'm your mother. I'm just kidding.
Do you never mind.
Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can.
Oh, thanks. Start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice.
I mean you kind of are.
What you are? This powder is used for detecting fingerprints.
The rest of the cast then proceeded to call him Mr. Wright's apprentice.
Fingerprints?
I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright.
Ooh, sounds kinky. White powder memories. Sounds like cum.
If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Well, dust for prints.
Well, she's quite the eager beaver of all of a sudden.
Now that I know that you tight with my nigga, I gotta be tight with my niggas.
Oh, you alright, little boy, you alright.
You can go ahead and play detective.
Little dude from across the street.
Their report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now. Except it was a real body.
But why?
Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. I'd be eating chips.
Well, what was the cause of death?
A bullet wound. To the temple.
Damn,
was shot by a
that's
pistol.
gangster.
Pistol?
Oh yeah, I just remembered. One of my OCs is based off, design-wise, is based off of Trucy.
La pistola.
I just thought I'd say that.
That's
Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. You know, we have really good gun control here in Japan.
Even she doesn't believe it.
Dang, someone thought that was funny.
Unless you're a cop.
I'm sorry, my mother's
Gangster.
black.
That's funny.
Incidentally, the victim's name was Palmaractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. You want to look at it? Here, just have it. Fuck it. I don't care. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me.
Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where this stand came from.
A likely story. I didn't come to play games, you know.
Actually, you do know where the noodle stand came from. Thank you very much. The noodle stand's owner is
Damn, we got more people.
Director Hottie.
He's not Hottie anymore, he's Hickfield now.
Damn, that changed.
What a cool guy.
Gender male. They just assume
How come we don't know his
gender,
age?
'cause he's
Who's this? Who's this old guy?
This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself.
He's famous in this part of town.
Not bad, not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right miners for the job.
Bruh.
That saved me a lot of work. Thanks.
Oh, hell no. After saying that.
And the screen fades to black and it says to be continued. Wow, that's
Wow. What sort of person was the victim, anyway?
You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. Saved his life.
A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here.
Who, me? I'm just supervisor for the crime scene.
Detective Sky.
I was out of the country for a while. Came back to be a forensic scientist.
Ooh, were you studying abroad?
Sometimes, something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. So hot garbage.
Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe?
Well, I suppose that was an option, but why the fuck would I want to stay in Europe, bruh? I just had a lot of favors to repay the people back here.
Favors. Wasn't she in high school when she left?
What? What's that look for? Why are you staring at me? I was involved in a incident before I left. Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owe him a lot.
Really? I had no idea.
She's been out of the country for a while. She probably brought back some coronavirus. I mean, she probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs.
Yeah, he's a bum.
He's not a bum. He's making ends meet. You know what I'm saying? He's
He's
doing
a
the best that he
hobo,
can.
get it right.
Even though he lives in an apartment.
Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes?
Walkie Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center. We had to detain him.
I see.
Why was he arrested in the first place?
You are a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance?
Actually, yes, I am.
Well, We have a witness to the moment of the crime.
Eh?
A witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow, so get ready.
I'm gonna smoke 'em. Can you tell us a bit more about the victim?
Well, let's see. Apparently he's a physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. Probably got lots of bags. Clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic.
Maybe that's why the cop car was parked out there.
What? You've been to the clinic?
Yeah, though on a related issue. Told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand.
I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way out here?
That would seem to be the case.
But why, though?
Don't ask me. There's gotta be a good clue or two around here.
You and your trash cans. Go ahead and knock yourself out.
Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Whoa. Look! Another pair of underwear?
Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties.
Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't...
Don't embarrass me.
They're not
in front of
mine.
woman, Trucy.
These have been stolen too?
Bloomers. Man, we just stacked with women's underwear in our pockets.
I know, right?
No,
guys?
right?
We're like the
You can sell this
EDP
shit.
of this
Okay,
series.
okay, okay.
Pennies, I stack those. Women,
Kill them.
You know what I mean?
It's a knife!
It was a lie.
Shiv to be precise.
Oh, that's that street lingo.
niggas
Ooh.
down south call them shanks.
The defendant, Waki Kataki, is the son of known gangsters. Police are assuming this belongs to him, you know?
They're
Probably
just
always
assuming?
pausing and shit.
Oh, alright, I'm about to assume some reports and some papers to get them fired and get their badges taken. What's your badge number?
What's your badge number,
Wait.
pig?
Oh, damn. But wasn't this the murder weapon? Wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Ah, look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv.
Handprint? There might be a fingerprint.
Well, I mean, now it has my fingerprints on it all over.
Let's investigate then.
Investigate the panties. Damn it.
Right, first, so choose the fingerprint you want to examine.
Choose a fingerprint.
Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint there.
Those black spots?
That's right. Pick the one you want to analyze.
Which
I
fingerprint
don't know why we're
would you
going.
like to
Let's
analyze?
start with the most darkest, black, crispy bullet ant.
How
I
about we, oh, okay. Right, let's get to detecting.
Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement.
First, sprinkle some of that cocaine over the print. Just touch the screen like this. See? The oil up by the print absorbs the cocaine, so you just dust it on and flick any excess off.
Flick?
Yeah, like if you're brushing an especially stubborn pop off of your finger like this. What's a screen? I don't know.
Wow, amazing. It's like magic.
Isn't it though?
Right. Let's give it a shot.
Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder.
Ooh, I am the ghost of the fingerprints dusting.
Those lines are shit.
You
Can't
said-
score anything off that.
She said dust the whole thing.
Drop.
Good. Clever. Quite impressive. Next, to match the print, the police office has samples so you can tell whose fingerprint this belongs to.
That doesn't sound like much as fun as actually finding the print.
Okay, pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife it is already.
Whose knife is it anyway?
Wait, who's that person next to Emma?
The victim.
It's
Really?
Director Hottie's.
He's not even up here.
That's insane.
Can we see his fingerprint up though?
It's the noodle guy.
You mean this dude?
No,
You mean this dude?
walkie-talkie.
Yeah, this dude.
Is it?
I don't know. Looks kind of different.
It looks
think
kind
that
of
was it.
similar.
If we're being
I just
real
want-
with ourselves here.
I just want
Oh,
to look at the dead dude's finger,
I
see
mean,
what his fingers look like before
If
they're
we're
gone.
being,
Nobody's dead though.
dang, that one
Literally
lady
this
had
dude
a
right here.
straight up Uzumaki on hers.
He's staring right at us.
Alright, fuck this shit.
Yes, sir.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, you're calculating.
So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant.
Isn't it amazing? The power of science. It's my life. I just cannot live without it.
Apollo, she's sparkling. She must be a vampire.
And now I'm dimming.
You must be a ghoul. Look sharp. Here it's up. The real fight is yet to come.
You said I'm a ghoul.
Chin up, Polly.
Hey, Darren, who sings that song?
I don't know their name. Oh, I was about to be racist.
Well, whatever it is, let's keep it that way.
The trial hasn't even started. I'm already losing.
Knife. It's a knife.
Let's put
What's up?
a
You
smile.
even met the defendant?
No.
Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center, so you better get your ass over there. Yes, wrap up here and
Good idea. I don't know what good it will do, but we have a witness and a knife with print. I mentioned that I got a bad feeling about this.
don't worry. It's like a right tradition.
Stop reading my mind. Some traditions I can live without.
Let's give her pants back. Oh, no, never mind.
Nah, fuck her.
Okay.
I mean, you're sniping there, so you can't.
We need the underwear for our special session tonight.
Just stop wherever you're going with that. Just don't.
I'm sorry, but meeting hours are for the done for yeah.
On the fucking way.
We still have 3 minutes.
Little nigga, what I just say to you, boy? The father's talking with him, in a private room with him, so like, you know, you have to be patient, you know, and shit. Just sit there.
Get that
Father?
outside.
You mean like a priest?
Ooh, Father Poochie?
Wow.
Oh shoot, we're really JoJoing here. Stan's
I mean,
getting
like
stolen.
the suspect's father, like Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kataki himself, or some weak ass nigga. I beat the shit out of
Big
him. Honestly.
win. Imagine being a nigga called Winifred.
You.
I'll beat the shit out of him.
You're the one on your way out, old.
Niggas watching him doing it, Fred.
Parents arguing type beat, or in this case, father and son arguing. Oh shit, they hear. I didn't say any of that shit if they ask.
Dang.
Shit.
Oh, this guy radiates energy. Energy with the. Look at this corny ass apron.
You Waukie's lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Well,
Milwaukee's lawyer.
I'm Big Wins Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family, capiche?
Actually, I came to speak with your son.
Mr. Justice,
Yes.
my son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good.
I'd have to kill all
Capiche?
you.
Yes. I'm all about capiching. Capished loud and clear.
You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life.
Well then,
I don't feel so good.
Mr. Stark.
Bluesive.
Bruh.
Wait, who?
You.
Ah, shit.
This dude looks familiar.
You can't treat me like no kid no more. Not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clink. I like it here.
This isn't a good voice, but we'll figure it out.
Must be Walkie Slush.
God damn it.
A G's not a G till he does hard time, bizoid.
Oh, wait, hold on. He's a crack. Shit. I gotta get the right voice. I wasn't prepared for this.
You'll
Give him,
see.
like, Roger Craig Smith voice.
I can't do that on the fly. You'll see when I get out of here, things will change.
Silence.
Nice reflexes, buddy.
My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy.
Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that.
You can't take me under your wing this time, old man.
That's better.
You heard me. I don't need no trial. I did it.
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. It's gonna get crispy.
Hey, you got a phone call.
On the
Someone's
double.
talking to our client.
We made so much progress today.
Shut up.
We even found my panties. I had fun,
Yay.
at least.
Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial?
Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show.
Start stripping.
Tonight, I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out.
Mine.
TBC.